Now, this is something that's going to upset some people, but it's something that needs to be said, right? The very first thing you should be investing in is Bitcoin. And I'm going to explain why. Now, that's not going to make some people very happy, like I was saying. Wall Street's not going to love that idea necessarily. Certain financial advisors aren't going to love that idea. And a big part of that is what motivates them, how they make their money. And when you're investing, you need to remember first and foremost that you're in it to make money for you, right? And not just make money. It's more complex than just making money, because there's investments out there that you can buy that over time you will see the amount of money or the value of those investments grow, right? The number value of those investments grow, right? You might buy a stock that pays you dividends, and over time you'll see that that stock is paying you dividends, and and it'll appreciate in value. Its price will go up, but is its real value going up? Is its real value its buying power? Like 10 years from now, will it be able to buy you the same amount of goods and services that you need and that you can buy today with that same investment, with that same amount of money? So what you're looking for over time is investments that will grow your value, grow your buying power, grow your wealth. That's what wealth is. Wealth is a measurement of value or buying power over time, right? So at any one given time, you may be rich, right? You may have a lot of money right now. You might have $1 million, you might have $10 million, and you may feel very rich right now. But how does that money help you over time? That's what's really important to think about. Will that money be able to grow in value and its power to buy things that you need over time? So 10 years from now, will you have more buying power than you do now? Will you have the same, or will you have less? Right? If an investment produces less, that's not good. You're not going to have the same buying power over time. That is not a very good thing. If an investment can't buy you the same amount of goods and services in 10 years from now as it can today, if it buys you less, you've lost value. The price of that investment may have gone up, but its buying power, its value has gone down. That's not good. You want something that will increase that buying power over time. You want something what I call a low risk, high reward investment. You want something that is going to protect your capital. It's not a big risk. It's not something that is dangerous to do. It's not something that could cause you to lose your money. So you want that first. You want the low risk, but then you want a high reward. You want a good return from that. And again, Bitcoin is the best low risk, high reward investment I've ever seen. It's very safe. It's very secure. It runs on the world's most powerful network. It runs on the world's most secure network. It not only runs on the most secure and powerful network, but it's been tested time and time again. It's been out in the open. People have been attacking it for years, and it only gets better, bigger, and stronger. So you're putting your money in a very safe place. Secondly, its growth is amazing, and it comes from something that very few people really understand. It comes from something called scarcity. There is a set amount of Bitcoin that will ever be made, and it will not grow past that. This means that people can't create new Bitcoin that takes away some of the value of the already existing Bitcoin. And because this set amount, the supply of Bitcoin is set and it won't grow, the number of people who want it and the amount of Bitcoin that they want will grow, and it will probably grow forever. So when you have a very low supply and constantly increasing demand, the value or the price of that asset, that investment, that thing like Bitcoin is going to go up. The price is going to go up. The value is going to go up. And really, value is more important than price. Value, again, is that buying power that I've been talking about. Buying power is that ability to buy what you need, right? And you want that buying power to grow over time. Even if the amount, absolute number of an investment that you own, like if you only own one Bitcoin forever, you still want that buying power to go up. And on the opposite hand, you can have an investment that the number that you own of it is always growing up because it's paying you money, dividends, interest, whatever. But the value of it, the buying power of it is going down over time. That's not a good investment. This is why Bitcoin is the first thing you should be putting money into, right? It is very safe, very secure. It's a low risk investment. It's also a high reward investment. It creates value. And it does this through scarcity, through having a set amount. There will never be more than 21 million Bitcoin ever made. While we're still making Bitcoin, which, by the way, 95% of it's already been produced. 4% more is going to be produced in the next 10 years. And after that, it's going to be about take another 100 years to produce the last 1%. So every 4 years, the new supply of Bitcoin is getting cut in half. So every 4 years, the supply actually shrinks, which is another factor creating scarcity. So again, this is driving that supply and demand aspect of Bitcoin. That is how Bitcoin creates value. That is how Bitcoin grows the value of the money that you put into it. That is why Bitcoin is a low risk, high reward investment. And that is why you want to buy it. That's why you want to buy it first, right? You want low risk, high reward investment. You want Bitcoin.